Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts. A few days ago, I came across this video entitled Arrowverse All Batman References So Far. So essentially, this is a compilation video showcasing all the Batman references from Arrow, Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, and Supergirl. So I'm going to react to this video, because I'm caught up with all the shows, I've seen all these references, but I'm going to go through this compilation, see all the references to Batman, and kind of talk about, what show could he pop up on first, Supergirl, Arrow, whatever, and essentially just go through some of these references and see how it could possibly connect. So anyways, guys, without further ado, let's get into now. Arrowverse, all Batman references so far. Let's jump into it and see all the references. Let's go.
My cousin worked with a vigilante once. Tons of gadgets, lots of demons. I mean, vigilantes are nuts.
Or maybe you are just afraid of the competition.
No. Alex, you agree with me, right? I mean, masks, the voice changer things, it's weird. It's weird.
Great reference. Yep.
I've seen darker days. I've seen Men of Steel die and dark nights fall. And even then, I come.
When that was in the trailer for season 1, I'm like, oh. Yep, the Wayne Tech Queen Inc. merger.
That was awesome.
We're moving back to Gotham.
Yep. Oh, the Oracle reference.
Overwatch. We're on site.
Excuse me?
Well, I thought that it was time you got a code name. What do you think?
It's perfect.
I was gonna go with Oracle, but it's taken.
This was surprising. When they did this, I'm like, really? That is super close to Batman. And then when they ask Cisco about it, he's like, I think I read it in a comic book. No, Cisco, you didn't.
What's up? So you got my message?
That light was perfect bait. What made you think of that?
I don't know. I think I saw it in a comic book somewhere.
So people
I don't
see
believe
this
it.
big guy in his
I love
scary
this one.
mask and they freak out. They run away. Just like Clark's friend.
Oh, you mean... I feel like they're more frenemies.
Yeah, this was a good one, too. This is not only a Batman, but also a Green Lantern and a Wonder Woman reference, in a sense.
Babe, I'm so worried about you.
I was in Bloodhaven. Ran into an old friend of mine. Things got interesting, and I actually spent the past.
Can you imagine if Green Arrow and Nightwing actually hung
I
out?
thought masks were only big in that other city.
I wanted to
That was a quick
know
one.
what's happening. Okay.
What's this one?
And how am I supposed to track him?
Well, you know us billionaire vigilantes. We do love our toys.
That, I don't know if that's really a Batman. I mean, it's obviously Batman is a billionaire, gadgets, but I don't know if that's a Batman reference per se. Yeah, I think the Supergirl ones are a lot closer, but except for the Arrow one, that was really close. Like, Oracle's already taken. Like, that's, wow. But the Supergirl ones are the most connected because they are directly mentioning him without saying his name. Because Arrow, it can be interpreted as, it's just, it could be, could not be, Bloodhaven, Nightwing, who knows, it's just a city. Because the showrunners of Arrow have been asked, why do they mention Bloodhaven a lot on the show? And they said it's just a reference point. It's not necessarily like they're teasing Nightwing and Bloodhaven. They're essentially just picking a city that people know from out of the comics, and they're just referencing it as it's in this universe. It's in this Earth. It's just them this nodding. It's not like they're not trying to directly mention anything direct. Who knows? That could be fibbing. Now, I know people will be mentioning the one where people mishear it. I actually misheard it a couple times as well. But when you really listen to it, there's a moment in Season 1. It's Harrison Wells. It's Eobard Thawne mentioning, like, talking about Green Arrow. It's the first crossover, and he's going through some dialogue. And it sounds like he says Batman at one point. He's saying that man. But it sounds like Batman. And that actually line was actually used in a CW Batman, like, fan-made trailer thing where they use that line Batman, but it's that man. That's what he's saying. And I know people will be mentioning this as well, but I'll get this out of the way, and then we'll talk about some speculation of what I hope to see, hopefully. Who knows? But the unfortunate truth is that until the show Gotham, which is airing on Fox, the prequel series to Batman, before he becomes Batman, it's all this, all that craziness. Until that show gets canceled, unfortunately, we will never see Bruce Wayne Batman in the CW. Why? Because Fox, who is running the show Gotham, Fox at this point has the TV rights to Bruce Wayne / Batman, and also Alfred, and a ton of other these characters they're using. So until Gotham goes off the air, we will never see Batman on the CW. Now, I know a lot of people want to see Batman. I know some people don't want to see Batman. For me, I want to see him, but it just depends on how it's handled. Because we all know as soon as Batman appears on Arrow, Flash, Legends, Supergirl, whatever, people are going to be requesting a Batman show. It's going to happen, and if they are willing to do a Batman show, a full-on Batman, not Gotham, but a Batman show, go for it, okay? Go for it. I personally think that we will see Batman first if he ever does show up in the CW Arrowverse. It will be on Supergirl, because Superman has a direct tie to Batman that has been confirmed with the little nod, the little nod to the ears and to the fact that they're frenemies, him and Superman. Okay, gadgets, demons. It is they're able to reference Batman a lot more clearly on that show than the other ones. So I think if we're going to see Batman, it's going to be on Supergirl, working with Superman and Supergirl. I don't know. I've always said myself, and I've said this on Twitter a couple times, I personally want to see a team-up of Supergirl and Batgirl. That'd be amazing. It's happened in the comics. Do that. And then, when you really want a big crossover event on the Supergirl show with these other Titan characters, Supergirl, Batgirl, Superman, Batman. I'm about to say Superboy. Like Superboy. I want Superboy on Supergirl, but that's a different story. So, Supergirl, Batgirl, Batman, Superman. That'd be an amazing team-up. But I think Batman will first appear on Supergirl personally. Now, everyone thinks it's gonna happen on Arrow first because of the fact that they're so closely similar in this universe, because the fact that Arrow is not, more comic in a sense of his comic book counterpart. He's more like Batman, and that is true. So who knows? And they keep mentioning Bloodhaven, so who knows? Nightwing might show up. There's so many possibilities. I think it's just interesting they're able to do all these references and all these little hints and subtle things without getting too far into it, because unfortunately they cannot say Batman. They cannot say Bruce Wayne. Yes, they had the Wayne tech, but I think that was just kind of, it was in there, and then they haven't referenced it since. It has not been shown, as far as I know, since when they first showed it in Season 1 of Flash. So I don't think we will ever see Batman on the CW until Gotham is off the air. And it's going on for another season. It's been confirmed, so we have to wait even longer if it ever does happen. Because who knows? Maybe they're fighting for it right now. You just never know. But there you have it, guys. Arrowverse, all Batman references so far in the Arrowverse. I think this is a great video. It was really cool to just kind of see all those references together. And the fact that they're able to do that and to give us fans something when in reality they can't do anything. We have to just sit there and go, awesome reference. Okay, back to watching the show. Because we can't go any further, unfortunately. The rights, it's an issue. TV rights are a bitch. That's what it is. And a lot of people who come on my live streams, whether I'm playing PS4, I'm just live streaming, talking to fans, saying, why hasn't Batman showed up? Because CW doesn't have the rights. They don't have the TV rights for the character. And I don't even know if they'll be even allowed to do it. I don't know, honestly. Because what they've done on Gotham so far is cool, but they haven't gotten to where he is in the Cape and Cowl. So if they get to that point on Gotham, then maybe CW will be able to do Batman on the show. But until then, I have no idea. So there you have it, guys. That's my reaction, my thoughts about the Batman references on the Arrowverse. I think it's really cool. There's other references as well to other characters. So maybe I'll do those as well if you guys are interested in me checking out. Because I see here a suggestion, Green Lantern references, Wonder Woman references in the Arrowverse. So if you guys want to see me react and talk about more of the references to other characters in the Arrowverse, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching my reaction, guys. Peace out.